folks doing tonight? As Matt said, my name is Richard Jeter, and I am tired. I actually just got back from Los Angeles recently. I filmed an episode of At Midnight for Comedy Central while I was out there. I think that if college prepared me for one and only one thing, it was for the life of being a comedian on the road. And has nothing to do with anything that happened in a classroom, and everything to do with learning exactly how much abuse I could put my body through before it shuts down. For example, I know how long I can survive on ramen before I develop scurvy. I know where my alcohol break point is between less inhibited and funnier and court-ordered therapy sessions. So these are the truly valuable lessons. But this election year has actually made it really difficult to be a comedian. And you'd think that would be a little counterintuitive because it seems like the material would just write itself. But the problem is, comedy requires there to be some surreal factor. You have to be able to exaggerate something in order to make it funny. At a GOP debate earlier this month, a guy ate a booger, and then they started comparing their penis sizes. At a debate that may help determine the leader of the free world. That's pretty much the sketch I would have written. I probably would have thrown like a Trump Tower joke in there somewhere, but other than that, the premise is sound. So where do I, as a comedian, go from there? Do I just have them start like shitting in their hands and flinging it at each other? And to be perfectly honest, I'm a little afraid to run with that premise because there is still one debate on the schedule. Besides, if Trump wins, there's a decent chance that my entire profession is going to be rounded up and sent to re-education camps anyway, so I'm looking forward to meeting many of my idols, hopefully before the lobotomy and spray tan session. No. This election year has just been the alien chest burster birthing of the love child between Fox News and reality television. Rupert Murdoch shoved his ovipositor down the American public's throat, and the Tea Party exploded from your crazy uncle's sternum when you sat down for Thanksgiving dinner. And then the hideous insectoid creature that crawled out put on a Make America Great Again hat and went to find a mosque to protest in front of. Yeah. I keep asking people, why are you voting for him? Just tell me why you're voting for him, because like me, he stopped being funny a little while back. And I keep getting the same answer. I mean, my family is voting for him. My entire family is voting for him. People that contributed to my genetic makeup are voting for him. So I can't wait for the day that light switch goes off in my head. Hopefully not while I'm sitting in a Mexican restaurant. But I keep asking my family, I keep asking everybody that I know that's voting for him, like, so just tell me why, make me understand. And I keep getting back, well, he says what's on his mind, he speaks his mind, he tells it like it is, and you know who else speaks their mind? My best friend's 4-year-old, all right? They took him to a pool the other day where he began mercilessly, relentlessly, repeatedly calling this woman fat. Didn't mean anything by it, didn't really understand what he was doing, just calling it like he saw it. So, by that logic, the age restriction on the presidency is the only reason you're not voting little Timmy into the White House. And at least if we did elect him, there's a chance he would deport the Teletubbies and Caillou. Probably no parents in the audience, so that's... But everyone keeps talking about how to stop Trump, and I really feel like that any candidate that really wanted to secure the nomination could just run up on stage and hit him with a folding chair and then start playing John Cena's music. And just boom, done. Every state from there out. So no, I don't discuss politics with my family much. I don't discuss anything with my family much because I grew up in the Deep South with friends with no interest in NASCAR, country music, religion, or political or racial insensitivity. So we had to create our own entertainment, and that entertainment was shrooms. At least with tracers, NASCAR is basically just a giant live-action spirograph. But whenever you do any kind of hallucinogenic substance, you're supposed to leave one person behind sober as the babysitter. Babysitter's job is to make sure that you don't get it into your head that you are Icarus reborn and head to the roof. So I love babysitting because I get the same level of entertainment for way less money. Favorite babysitting story of all time, I'm sitting in the backyard babysitting with my friends. They're hanging out either on the lawn or in between the folds in space-time, whatever. And my best friend Jason is sitting at the roots of this wise and old oak tree, and he's asking it these questions about the universe, as one does. And then I realized I can actually hear the tree answering him, and I'm like, oh God, I'm supposed to be sober. Did someone slip me something? Is this what mad feels like? But the voice starts to sound familiar. I creep around to the other side of the tree, and my friend Jennifer is sitting at the roots of this wise and old oak tree, answering all these questions about the universe that it keeps asking her. Anyway, that's my time, folks. You all have been great.